When are single men grocery shopping?
On weeknights, as soon as we get off work and we're in and out as quickly as possible. See, you've forgotten the single simplest thing to remember about men. We hate shopping. We hate shopping. We hate shoe shopping. We hate clothes shopping. We especially hate grocery shopping because the grocery store sucks and it's weird. So look, weekend nights, sometime between 5:30 and 6:30, you're going to see us in and out. Another thing you got to remember about us guys, in our heads, we're all Vikings. We're all SEAL Team 6. Like, we know the objective, we go in, we get the loot, and we get the hell out. That's it. Maybe you'll get a 5 to 10 second delay if we're like, should I get a Coke? Should I grab that Snickers? Nah, I got to get out of here. The only way you're going to have time to chat up a single dude at the grocery store, you're going to have to corner us at the car and stand in front of our door. And then you got a captive audience. We're probably open to it. But if you're looking to meet single guys, grocery store probably ain't it. Oh, and pro tip. Linger around the, the meat that's about to turn section. In the meat you know what I'm talking about. Everything's marked down dramatically because I got to get the hell out of the store. Look, we're going to go to that because we know we're probably grilling it tonight. We're going to grab everything that looks good, get home, drop everything in the freezer immediately, keep the 1 or 2 things we're going to grill tonight. If you stand by that section, just kind of linger around, drive that cart in a circle, whatever aisle's right next to it, just go around it over and over and over again. You will see between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. on a weeknight an endless stream of relay racing single dudes just getting cheap meat.
Where are the single men? Where are they? Do they not go to the grocery store?
Well, hello there. Single male here. And I'm not speaking for the entire single male population, just mainly for myself. But, for the majority of the week, I'm at work. That goes for the majority of the day as well. And if I'm not at work, I'm either home, and if I'm not inside my house, I'm outside with my dog. And if I'm not home or with my dog, then I'm at the gym. And as far as grocery shopping goes, I do grocery shop just at times when no one else does, so I don't really see too many people. I do go to Target. I love Target and Home Goods. I spend way too much money. It's becoming a problem, actually. And I do take myself out to eat a lot. I'll take myself to a nice little dinner and a movie all by myself, because I don't got time to wait on anybody. And I go to church, so that's about it.
Y'all, when it comes to grocery shopping, I think men need women because women typically come up with lists. Men just be in here just looking for things and trying to get things. You should see me right now just going around aisles and going to this aisle, looking lost with these glasses.
I have a question. Is this really random? Are you single?
What?
Are you single?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
20.
Oh, wow. How is it working at Wegmans?
It's good. I mean, I've liked it. I've been working here like 3 years. So
Wow. All right. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm doing the work for you guys.
Serious question for all of my single girlies out there. Where are we meeting the men? Where are we meeting the men? Because I refuse to use dating apps, but equally, I work by myself, I work from home, and all the events I go to are pretty much always just women, strictly women. I'm not interested in a woman like that. I'm here for the friendships, but I am looking for a man in finance, 6'5", blue eyes, preferably.
When are single men grocery shopping? I tend to go Saturday morning or Sunday morning, depending upon my schedule, but don't end up seeing any men. Or what are the grocery shops that you're shopping at? Are you at Winco? Are you at Walmart? Are you at Safeway, Fred Meyer, New Seasons, Trader Joe's? Am I looking for the single men grocery shopping on the wrong days, times? Are you going every day after work to get fresh groceries? Is that when I should be going? Is that at 5? I don't know. Single women want to know. I'm happy to approach you in the grocery store if you're not wearing a ring. I just need you to be there when I'm there. So I'm happy to adjust my grocery shopping schedule to accommodate coincidentally running into you, if that would be helpful. But let me know, single men out there, when are you grocery shopping? Put it in the comments. Thank you.
So I'm single and I'm just trying to be like aware of men in the world. Okay? And do single men like go anywhere without a chaperone? Like I'm actually starting to panic. Like, where are they? Like, where are they? I feel like anytime I see a man vaguely my age, like a woman appears, a child appears, that is a father. Where are the single men? Where are they? Do they not go to the grocery store? I've like never seen a man at Target. How do you eat? Like, you can't exclusively go to sports games with the bros. Where are you? Like, I know I'm at a deficit because I go to like Broadway shows and tap dancing lessons and I work from home. But like, I exist in public. I go out for drinks. I go to coffee shops. I go to the mall. I go to the store. Where are they? Where are they going? Where are they? Do they go anywhere? Like, do men only go places if their girlfriend made them? If they have a child to feed? Help.
If you're a single guy, first of all, hey, how's it going? But second, do you have a Costco membership? Because I'm convinced that only married guys have Costco memberships. So when I go there, I'm like, they're all married.
Any of y'all ladies out there that are single and y'all looking for a man, meet them guy in between 6:30 and 7:30 to the gas station. If you like them rough, rugged, blue-collar men, go to the Exxon up above your house. Because they was everywhere this morning. I got off work to pump my gas. Honey, they was all in the gas station, pulling their trailers, their tractor. That's where y'all need to go.
What's the best place to meet single men who are 35 and older in real life?
Best place to meet single men that are 35 and older? I'd probably say the gym. The gym's a good spot. Like a fitness class. Well, everyone says running clubs are the new way that people meet. I know. I've been in like 2 running clubs. I haven't met a single person in a running club that I'm romantically involved with.
Right.
The gym I think is great, but it's to meet men. Men, it's tough to meet women at the gym. Because again, some people just don't want to be met while they're all sweaty and gross.
Right.
Men always want to be approached at the gym. So ladies, if you're listening, go reach out. Like, wait for him to finish the set, smile, make eye contact, walk up, give him a stupid compliment. Doesn't even need to be real. Doesn't need to be good. Just give him a positive comment and he'll spark the conversation with you.
There are a lot of single women in America, according to a lot of different reports I saw. And that means there's a lot of single men, right? The two just have to go hand in hand. So my question is, should there be a grocery store dedicated just to single people where we can get half portions of all the food and all of the stuff that are in grocery stores that are meant for families? Because I find myself sometimes having to throw things away and I hate it. Even when I reduce what I buy, there are circumstances that sometimes prevent me from eating at home. So should there be a grocery store for singles or am I just crazy?
Hey, you want to hear about the most wholesome interactions I've had in a long time? I was at the grocery store and I was checking out and a young man was bagging my groceries the correct way, putting the frozen stuff in the frozen bags, which is like, you don't have that anymore these days. Anyway, he looked at me and he said, "Hi, what is your name?" And I was taken aback, like they don't really talk to me. So I was like, "My name?" And he's like, "Yes." And I said, "Hi, I'm Mary." And he said, "Hi, Mary." And I said, "What is your name?" And he said, "Hi, I'm David." And I was like, "Hi, David. It's nice to meet you." And he said, "Mary, it's nice to meet you too." And so then he bagged my groceries and he put the groceries in the cart and all that. And then I was done. And so then he said, "Mary, you have a great day." And I said, "David, it was great to meet you. You have a great day." And then I left. And that was just delightful. I should probably get out more.
So I was at Target today and I was making eyes like all throughout the store with this man and he was delicious. Let me tell you, he was delicious. And I don't know why, but like I didn't smile at him. I didn't say hello and I regret it. But I'm thinking about it and I was at Target. He's got to be married, right? He's got to be married. I was at Target. I wasn't at Walmart. I was at Target. He's married, right? Right? He's married. He's married.
So I have a question for you single men out there. Do any of you like look for single women at the grocery store? I think it would be nice to meet a man at the grocery store. I do. But I'm awful at looking for a ring, so I kind of fail in that department a lot. I'm working on it, but I think you guys need to get your ass out to the grocery store so I can meet a good man and go on my last first date. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. All right, it's 11:30 p.m. I'm single. I'm at the grocery store. Who else does this? I feel like we need a club. Hey, I'm single. I'm at the grocery store. Hi, how you doing? Can you help me reach that bag that's right in front of me? What do I say? What do you guys do? Do you guys... I really feel like I'm gonna meet my man at the grocery store and it's just not happening. I am. I look at rings. I look for rings now. So we have that covered. But I'm not meeting anyone at the grocery store. And I love grocery shopping. I do. I enjoy it. I think it's peaceful. I like comparing prices. I love all that. But I know men typically do not like the grocery store. So let me know. Do you guys look for singles at the grocery store? I'm interested to hear your comments.
Single men, specifically blue-collared single men. When are you guys grocery shopping? Is it Sundays? I just need to know. I need to know when my chances are better at meeting the love of the second half of my life in the produce section. That's all. One, I want to be there. And then two, I also want to make sure I put in a little more effort than I currently do on Sundays. So let me know.
You guys know how I always talk about where to find the single men here in Charlotte, and I always say they're in coffee shops. They're working in coffee shops. Well, you know where they also are? They're at Publix at 5 p.m. on a Sunday night, and I just verified that myself. I just saw the most incredible talent in the city, and I think they were all coming post-gym, and most of them didn't have rings on, probably because they were coming post-gym, but in the off chance that they actually are single, oh my gosh, I just hit the honeypot of the city. Now, this talent was not at its best, let me tell you. I have this cystic acne on my face that I'm actually getting lanced at the dermatologist tomorrow. But otherwise, I was excited with what I saw, and I feel like I've found the new place that we have to figure out how to start making introductions at the grocery store in an appropriate way. So what do you guys do? If you're in a grocery store, how would you hit on somebody? Would you go up to them and be like, ooh, can I have the last Chobani oat milk? I don't know. Or would you just be a normal person and say hey, you come here often? Clearly I don't know, and thank goodness I'm not a man and I don't feel responsible to do this all the time, but I also, as a woman, do approach men, and I do it really well in coffee shops and I do it really well in bars, but I've never done it in a grocery store. So you guys tell me, if I go back to Publix at 5 p.m. next week and I want to approach some of this top talent, what do I say? Or do I just make eyes in the bread aisle and expect a man to do it themselves?
It's going to be the same thing. Come up and start a normal conversation. Don't be weird. What does weird mean? Well, weird is a lot. The restrictions or the parameters on weird are a lot more broader than what you as a woman would define as weird. Weird might be, well, that wouldn't be weird to a lot of men. They would see it as weird, but they'd be like, yeah, go ahead. So I was about to say, you run around the store with your clothes off, running up to the man, hey, you want to go on a date? But the man might actually say, yeah, when are you ready? So, you never know. But the point is, you just walk up and the same thing that y'all say to men that actually doesn't work. Oh, well, go up and compliment her sweater or her shoes. or her eyes. When men say that to y'all, if he's not attractive, then it's not going to work. But when y'all say that to a man, he's just happy to get a compliment. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, where'd you get it from, man? I like to shop at Foot Locker, and so, man, they got this, da-da-da-da-da. And y'all have a conversation. Oh, yeah, I used to shop there. And then, oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, it was a child. It's nostalgic for me. And I shop there, at least once a month to kind of see what they have. But, yeah, I go there. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. So you go to Foot Locker, I'm assuming you're into sports. Yeah, I'm a big sports fan. Baseball, basketball, baseball and football. I would say, wow, who's your team? And y'all go, well, I'm a Pittsburgh fan. A Pittsburgh fan? What? Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Cowboys? Oh, no, we got. And so you kind of start a conversation like that, and men won't be weird about it, like a lot of these women are. A lot of these modern women, you got to know exactly what to say to them, how to say it to them, how to talk to them. You got to know exactly what they're thinking, or they're gonna be like, oh, he's a weirdo, he's a creep. That type of stuff.
If you're a single man and you're looking for a girlfriend, not a date, a girlfriend, I came up with the best idea today when I was shopping at the Hobby Lobby on the lunch break, because that's where all the single women are. I mean, that's where all the women are. But if you go to Hobby Lobby, not during the week on a lunch break, those women are busy and we can't talk to you. But let me tell you something. You go on a Saturday, 9, 10, you go after 5:30-ish during the week. Listen, go to the Christmas section. Walk around and look a little confused. Don't be just staring at women. We're going to know what you're doing. But if you are in the Christmas section, you're in the decorations and you're looking just like a little overwhelmed, we're going to see you. Us single women, we see you because you don't belong here. So a lot of us would go up to you and say, hey, are you confused? Are you lost? Do you need help with something? And this is your time to shine. And you're going to say, I'm trying to decorate my house for Christmas, maybe for the first time, whatever. I need some ideas, or I'm not sure what I want to do. Do you have any suggestions? Okay. You have to ask the question. Men are afraid of questions. Ask the question. Listen, if you play your cards right and you have the right vibe, you may be on a date right then in the Hobby Lobby. She might walk around with you and help you pick out stuff. Okay. You may end up getting coffee after if you know how to actually talk to people. Now, what is important is you have to be committed to this and you have to buy some stuff. Okay, you got to legit be planning to buy some stuff. You can't be like, I have $11. I can't buy any of this stuff. And trust me, Hobby Lobby stuff is half off. So if you can't, this is not for you anyways. I'm just telling you, I think this is you know how we always tell women, hey, go to Lowe's, look confused. If you're a man, go to Hobby Lobby, look confused. Report back, because I think this is the best idea I have ever had.
I guess the thing here is I think you guys think that men, they want to sit around and worry about what you got going on, but they don't really. Go to Hobby Lobby, buy this, do that. Y'all want to do that. Men don't care. That's not something I would rather be doing other things. Well, you want a girlfriend, right? You want a woman, right? Yes, I do. But I don't want to have to play games. I understand. I understand that you have to play the game at some level in order to get a woman. That's just how love is, or relationships and romance. I think most men understand that. But most men have gone through a period of time where games that's all they are. That's all you end up playing is games. Oh, I met a nice woman today. I spent some money. We went out to coffee and nothing. Oh, well, just keep on doing that. Keep on spending money? No. Well, everything's half off, so it's cheap. I whether it's cheap or not, I don't want to go there spending my money. I'm not going to continue to go to Hobby Lobby every single week and trying to find somebody. Pretty soon they're going to be, man, you're here every week. You're a creep. Man, like, there's not that many DIY projects in the world. And then they're going to be, oh, man, he does that all the time. You're not the only one, girl. Oh, you got to diversify. Go to this store. Go to that store. Go to Target. Go to Whole Foods or whatever it is. I would rather be a little bit more efficient with my time. How about we meet somewhere where they say we're supposed to meet? Well, come to this singles event. Go here and pay $200. Go here and pay $150. No, I'm done spending money. Do you want a connection or not? Do you want a connection or not? Let me know. If there's a way that you want a connection, I'm willing to spend the money. If there is great potential for us to connect and to go on multiple dates, with assuming that, I mean, you can never really 100% know, but there's a good chance, then yes, I will be happy to take you on a date. But for modern women, it's not really that.
So the men had big feelings and thoughts and opinions about dating at Hobby Lobby, but now I have a question because I got a comment like this a lot out of the almost 300,000 views I got, which is nuts, about dating and where y'all are finding women, single women, all the things. And a lot of you men were like, I talk to women at the supermarket. I have a question. I'm a 35-year-old woman. I go to the supermarket every single week. Every week I go. Now I'm over 35, or I am 35, and I go Saturday mornings. So I'm just curious. I would like to do a poll, and this is for all my sisters out here who are also grocery shopping and not seeing any men, or none are talking to them. When are y'all going to the grocery store? I'm just curious. Now, could it be my fault that men don't talk to me? Absolutely. My face, I don't know. I don't look fancy when I go to the grocery store. It's Saturday morning. When are y'all going though? Like, when are the chatty ones going? Are y'all going like at nighttime? If you say Sunday in the afternoon, I am out. I will never see you there. That is the worst time to go to the grocery store. But what are y'all doing? When are y'all going? I'm just curious. Like, I was just curious if I was gonna go, when y'all would be there. When might that be? And this is only for men with jobs. Men with jobs over 30. Help me.
I'm just trying to understand what psychological disorder this is. For a man to ask you out on a date, ask for your availability, you then proceed to give them that availability, confirm a day, and then all of a sudden that day comes and goes, and crickets. Don't hear from them. But then a day later, they like your Instagram story. All of a sudden, that day, your thumbs decide to work? Sir, did you fall down a well? Were you dropped on your head as a baby? And again last week? Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just, like, concerned for your cognitive health. Like...
So I was just talking to somebody on Tinder, and I asked what he does for work, and he's like, oh, I'm unemployed. I'm like, oh, I know, times are tough out there, so, like, are you looking for work? He's like, yeah, I have a job interview. And I'm like, well, like, what are you, like, interested in doing? Like, what did you study? Whatever. And he goes, oh, well, I'm not interested in working at all, actually. I'm like, what? We don't have a choice. We have to work. I'm sorry. Is this the men that are out there? And then they're wondering why there's a male loneliness epidemic? What?
The vast majority of people work. Do you ever think that maybe he was joking? This is what men mean by, you guys have to chill out. Cool down. Take it easy. My God. We need to start bringing back some of the songs from the 80s. God dogs, take it easy. Man. Like, you guys, y'all don't know how to relax. Take the edge off. Musings of a boss babe. Maybe you need to stop being such a boss babe and learn how to go get a massage. Go get a facial. Go take a swim. I mean, why do y'all go on these vacations and y'all still can't find no peace? Why do y'all go on some of these most expensive trips and I had the most amazing time, but still come back complaining? Still stressed. My God, go on another one.
I just saw a video that said men, if they're not married by the age of 30, 1 in 3 will become a substance, and that's very interesting. And what kind of sucks is I'm 30 and I like men either my age or a little bit older, which means out of 1 of 3 men, they will be substance, which has been pretty accurate, especially living in Miami.
So let's talk dating. I used to be really into it, and I used to have so much fun and meet a lot of people and go out all the time, and I was on all the dating apps. I'm just not into it anymore. I'm not on any dating apps just because anytime I was on them, I was getting the ick from almost everybody. There were a few nice people that I was talking to that didn't go anywhere, and I was fine with that. And just on the apps, like, I don't even remember the last time I gave somebody my phone number. The last date I went on was either end of July, beginning of August, and I have not gone out with anyone since then. And I'm okay with that. The last few dates I've been on just have not been good. The last date I went on was like a second date, and it was a good date. And the guy was so nice, and we had a good time. I just wasn't into him, attracted to him, into him, not at all. And I don't know. I just am not feeling it. I don't even remember what it feels like to be with somebody, to be honest, like to be in love. Do I want that feeling? Yeah, if it's a good feeling and healthy and happy, absolutely. But I don't want it with just anybody. I don't feel like going on dates. I don't feel like doing the talking stage, the getting to know you. I just don't. I don't know what it is. Like, again, I enjoyed that last year. This year, I have no interest. None. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not on dating apps. I'm really not putting myself in positions to meet people in the wild. I'm just not. So unless like someone busts into my house like the Kool-Aid man, I'm not meeting anyone.
You guys are going to continue to tell us exactly why you're single, even at 50. Y'all are going to continue to tell us why nobody is taking you seriously. I mean, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. Y'all don't realize that you're taking that attitude into dating. So it doesn't matter what your hair looks like. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. It doesn't matter what your nails look like. Oh, I got my nails done this time and that time, and my hair and my brows this time and that time, and I look for this and I look like that, and I want this and I want that. Y'all complain so much. Why in therapy do they not teach y'all to stop complaining, to minimize the complaints, to be grateful? Well, I'm not accepting the bare minimum. The bar is in hell. It's literally not. Some of that stuff y'all are saying, the bar is in hell, it's right where it needs to be. The bar is right where it needs to be. And I'm surprised and stunned and shocked that at 50 years old, we sit here and listen to women sound like toddlers. Haven't matured a day in their life. The only maturing they've done is in their bodies and their face. Their mind is still the same. I've gotten a better job. I have a house now. I have more responsibilities. But as far as dating, I'm still childlike. I'm still immature. And I can't understand how to cooperate and work with a man. I tell you what I do have. A lot of complaints. He not meeting this. He not doing that. He ain't this. He ain't that. Don't you think that a man is going to, people in general, not just a man, people in general are going to get tired of that? Y'all don't be doing that at work. And the person that you are supposed to be doing it to, you don't do it to them. You don't do it to your boss. Y'all let them say whatever, talk to you crazy. But a man, every day, all day, y'all sit up there and be in his ear. Well, I'm looking for a man that's going to do what I need him to do. How many times your boss do what you need him to do? Or her? Not a lot. But I tell you what, though, you're not going to get a raise. But go ahead and have that report on my desk. That's what we hear. And we don't hear no complaints. The boss don't hear all that nagging and all that other stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It'll be done, boss. That's all we hear. But we hear you get up on here, sipping your little drink, talking about what you are and aren't going to accept from a person who ain't even done nothing to you but treat you right.
I'm always at the grocery store. I don't see no men at the grocery store. I don't see them at Target. Ain't no men shopping. Ain't no single men shopping at Target.
Facts.
Ain't no single men shopping at TJ Maxx or Marshall. Look, if you gonna go to the grocery store, you're gonna meet single guys. This is when you go to the grocery store. Can I tell them?
Tell them, please.
This is when you go to the grocery store at 9 o'clock at night.
Late night.
On a weekday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, and these are the aisles you go down. You go down the bread aisle. You go down the cereal aisle.
Because these men cannot cook their home making sandwiches and bowls of cereal.
You know he's single. He's single. Like, what is he doing in the cereal aisle at 9 o'clock at night?
With his grown ass. Yo, you're right.
He's single. He ain't got no food at home. And he
just realized he don't have no food.
You go to the grocery store after 9 o'clock p.m., you going to see nothing but men in there. I promise you. I've sent women there I don't know how many times, and they've lucked out. Now, here's how you go to the grocery store. Let me tell you that. Don't get all dolled up. Don't put all your heels on, come from work, smelling all good. No. Put your yoga pants on. Put your little, what you call that thing? Like the t-shirt.
Tank top?
The tank top. Put your tank top on. Put a ball cap on.
I was about to say, not a bonnet, Jack. We ain't sending them to the store in a bonnet.
Not a bonnet. Put your ball cap on and sneakers. Or just tie your hair in a ponytail. Put it up in a bun, whatever. Look as plain as you possibly can. No makeup, no done up. Take your eyelashes, all that stuff that you don't need all that. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hit on. You know why? Because men like it when we know what we're going to wake up to in the morning. And if you all the way dressed down, I see exactly what you're going to look like. And I know what the baseline is. I know what I got to work with.
Grow from here.
You can grow from there. But if you looking good right now, oh my God, when you try, it's going to be even better. 9 o'clock, dress down. Stop y'all doing too much.
Okay, hi guys. I have seen so many TikToks of friends being like, hey, this is my friend, she's single, and this is all about her. Okay, no one's gonna do that for me, so I'm gonna do it for myself while my food's cooling off. Okay, hi. Jordan's her. Wow, that's weird. Hi, Jordan. My name is Jordan. I'm 31 years old. I live by myself. I'm from Chicago. I live in Arizona. I have 2 big ass dogs. One is right here. The other one looks kind of like him, but I adopted both of them and no, they're not related. I'm a big dog person. Oh my God. Okay, sometimes I can be a little bit messy because I'm tired, Oh my God, there's dog hair in my food. So I like to cook. I like to read. You will have dog hair in your food if I make it. This is not starting off really good. Cook. I'm a Leo. I'm very loyal. Never have cheated on a boyfriend. I'm very outgoing. I like to go out with friends and have a drink or two. And I also like to go to concerts. I like to go out to bars to watch sporting events and stuff. Believe it or not, I work in sports and I work in TV. I do get paid to watch a lot of sports already, so that's a plus for you. I know a little bit more than maybe the average girl. I'm also 8-3 in my fantasy team right now. I play Division I softball. I coach softball right now as a second job because my first job doesn't pay me enough. But I want to do that. I'm a hard worker because I want to, travel and do a lot of things. Maybe I treat myself to get my nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. It's the thing that I always have done since out of college. I like to work out. I ran a half marathon last month. I've had 2 hip surgeries, a shoulder surgery. So she bounces back. And I do Pilates. I like yoga. I like to work out. I like to go on walks. I like to go on hikes so I can be active. I got 2 big dogs that have to be active as well, so that helps. What I'm looking for, did I miss anything? Oh, I love reality TV. I'm sorry. And I also like to play video games every once in a while, okay? So I will not hate you if you like that. But if you do it too much, I'm kind of like a black cat where I kind of want the attention, and then I'm like, all right, leave me alone. You play your video games and I will read or something or watch Real Housewives. I need a balance. So you have to have your own going on. I need my space sometimes. I love you, but that's how I kind of operate. At least that's how I'm realizing I should operate a little bit more because I like to take care of myself as well. I think you should take care of yourself while you're in a relationship and continue to make each other better, So what I'm looking for, I like a tall man, sue me. You have to be athletic because I'm athletic. Preferably in baseball. Sorry, I'm a cleat chaser. Can't lie. I have dabbled in other sports, okay? I have what it is. I kind of like tall, skinny with muscles, but I'm all over the board, all right? Tattoos. I love tattoos. You don't have to have them, but if you got some leg tats, hopefully you're not manipulative, a gaslighter, you're not a cheater, because I do not tolerate any of that. And if you say the words "you're too much" to me, I will dump you and literally never look back. Ask any of my exes. What you see is what you get. So if you like what you see, hit me up. And if you have been in my past before, do not hit me up. We've had enough of that, okay? And I just say that I hope you don't live with your parents. I hope you live in an apartment or something or a house. That's great. Good for you, if that's the case. And I hope you have a car and a job. The bar is in hell. But I only say that because I have those things. I'm not hating on anyone who doesn't. I'm just saying, I would prefer that. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I hope you're funny, and you kind of have to be funny because I don't like to date duds, and you have to have a good personality. If you can cook, that's a plus, because I don't want to be the only one that can cook for us, because I will die inside. I just want a man to be able to cook me a dish or two. It doesn't have to be anything crazy fancy, but just hopefully not just ground beef and broccoli.
Doesn't sound too bad. Could see why you could probably get some dates here. But I think what we probably need to start focusing on is, I think you said you're 5'4", 5'9", 5'8", 5'9" is plenty. And there's 5'8", 5'9" guys that have muscles. Whatever you're looking for, they can do it for you. I guarantee that. It doesn't have to be, well, first of all, I think that we need to define tall, because I think everything sounds great until you start to disqualify yourself with, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Well, unfortunately, what you're looking for, there's a lot of other women that are looking for. So if y'all are going for the same man, it's probably going to disqualify you in a lot of different circles. Not saying that you are not pretty, that you don't have a lot of desirable characteristics, but if you have a lot of women that kind of on par or maybe even better than you in some situations and instances, then that's probably not going to bode well for you. Not saying that, once again, you're not an exceptional person. It's just, why not maneuver yourself and put yourself in a position where you can be successful? I don't get it. You don't need that type of man. Just find the brother that works for you.
I keep seeing this discourse on TikTok about single moms and dating single moms and who doesn't want to date single moms and, oh, you're not worthy and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. As a former single mom of 2 kids with 2 baby daddies, I have the room to say what I'm about to say. Every time you have another kid by another man or multiple kids by multiple men, your dating pool of men that will take you serious and want to date you to marry you and see you as a wifey prospect and see you as somebody they want to build their life with and take serious gets smaller, 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 smaller. And that's just bottom line, period, end of story, end of discussion, no argument. And that's a hard truth to swallow as a woman, that, hey, I made this decision thinking I trusted this person and wanted to have a family with this person and it didn't work out. And now because of that, there's like a whole group of men that don't even like see me as a dating. Yes. And that's just it. And as a former single mom, I had to come to terms with that. And that hurt. It hurt me that, hey, like it's not my fault I'm a single mom. It doesn't matter. People need to understand that single moms also come with a lot of baggage. It's not even just about, hey, you had a kid with another man, you already started a family, or you're used goods. It has nothing, like, there's so much more to why people don't want to date single moms. The baggage, the mental baggage, the emotional, physical, financial, like, there's so much baggage.
Imagine shaming somebody for stepping back and saying, before we go any further, I don't know if I want to take on all of this. I think you're beautiful. The kid looks like he or she is well behaved, but I just, I would rather take a different path. And to say it respectfully, and to still have women get on here talking about you're intimidated, you can't handle me, you're not a real man, a real alpha would, is crazy.
A lot of single moms come from mentally, emotionally draining, traumatic relationships and aren't healed. And that in itself is baggage. Being is baggage. Trauma is baggage. All that stuff, trust issues, being cheated on, it's baggage. It's baggage. And a lot of us don't take the time to heal. A lot of us leave our liars, our cheaters, our narcissists, and then we jump right back into the dating game. No therapy, no healing, no taking the time for ourselves to find ourselves, to get over what we went through. And then we take all that baggage and try to find a man to save us. And that's just not it. You shouldn't be looking at dating as a single mom as like a savior, or, hey, this person's going to bail me out or help me with these kids and we're going to be like, you should be dating for love.
And that's exactly what it is. Love for a lot of these single mothers comes last. A man is there to protect. He's there to provide. He's going to be last priority, and he should be okay with that. And a lot of men are saying, no, that's not a good deal at all, and I'm not about to do that.
You should be dating to meet your partner. Now, as a single mom, obviously, that's just something that you would understand. Like, hey, if a man comes in my life, he's obviously going to step into a certain role. But you shouldn't be dating a man looking for a bailout, a savior. And that's how men see it. Like, especially when you have a lot of baggage and you're not healed, they always think, like, what are you dating for? Like, men can see when you're not healed. Men can see when you're vulnerable and traumatized. They see that. They know that. And they feed off of it. And they're like, well, I'm not going to take her serious because she's obviously still mentally up from the lash. And so she's definitely not looking for actually love. She's looking for somebody to fill the void, somebody to band-aid the hurt and fix the pain. She's not ready to actually open up and start a new connection with somebody. And that's what y'all don't understand.
A lot of these modern women, and you see really honestly and truly, let me not say the majority. There's a lot of women out there that feel like they are superior emotionally, in a lot of ways to men. And they don't think that men see them where they are. They don't think that men see what they're doing. They don't think that men see what they're up to. They don't think men see their games. They think for some reason that above all else, even though a man might see me in some of these situations, I'm so pretty that he's not going to care. I'm so cute and he's going to fall in love with the kids that he's just going to let me get my way, and I'm not going to have to do much. I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom that doesn't really do much. It just lays out by the pool, and he works all day and he works really hard and to give me the life that I want to. That's what they're thinking that men are going to do. They're thinking that they're going to be able to act crazy, talk crazy to a man, and then put a man as last priority, and he going to like it.
Men can see when a single mom is vulnerable. And then that's another thing. You guys open yourselves up to meet more predators, people who see you as a vulnerable single mom who needs help, and they pop in as saviors. These are the people who your kids. It's just a whole lot of baggage, and it's too much for some people. Like, hey, I just want to date. I don't want to think so deeply into things. I don't want to have to worry about this and worry about that and make a relationship with this kid and that kid and this dad and that dad. Like, that's a lot for people. Why can't you guys understand that? When I left my last and I was single, I wasn't looking for a man. I didn't think I needed a man. I think I needed therapy and some medication. But I ended up, meeting my man, and we've been together for almost 2 years. Beautiful relationship. I have an amazing man, but I was not prepared for it, to be honest. I was not prepared because I didn't think I wasn't looking for a daddy for my kids. I was sustaining myself, paying my own bills, taking care of my own kids by myself. I didn't need a man. But some of y'all go out there and are like, oh, why does a man want to date us? Before you say that, make sure that you have done everything to heal from your last situation. You can sustain yourself. Like, men are looking at that. But this is only if you're worried about dating. Some women are not worried about dating. Some women leave their baby daddies and become single moms and ain't worried about no man. Ain't worried about keeping no man. Ain't worried about love or commitment or none of that. And that's good for you. This is specifically a message for women who are very worried about dating another man or dating in general after having kids and leaving their last relationship with their children's father. When I got with my man, I used to tell him all the time, are you sure? Are you sure you want to date a single mom? I got 2 baby daddies, one weird one psychotic one. I'm good. I don't need your money. I pay my own bills, whatever the case may be. I take care of my kids, all that. I got my own career. I got my own education. But are you sure? And for the first 6 months, I would always ask him, are you sure? Are you sure? We're 2 years in now. I'm pretty sure he's sure at this point. But you know what I'm saying? Even I, as a single mom, always have to think, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because even I, not being delusional, but being self-aware, understand that this is a lot. This is a lot for somebody. This is a lot for me, and it's my situation, and I'm going through it. So imagine. Because you have to think about it, too. If all this stuff as a single mom disturbs your peace and the baby daddy drama, and all, if it disturbs your peace, why do you think somebody else would want to join you on their peace being disturbed? That's another perspective to look at it, too. Because if it's destroying and tearing up your life and has you constantly stressed out, if somebody's dating you, they're also going through all that drama with you. So
I like a couple of things about this. The first one, she kind of made a joke about it, but she was saying, I might be crazy. I needed this, I needed that. And that's a lot of self-awareness. A lot of modern women don't have that, and they don't want to have it. They just want to think it's the man that's the problem. Number one. Number two, even if it's me and I know it's me, I expect him to come in and just handle all of it. That's what a real man does. That's what a real man is going to do. Yada, yada, yada. You're going to cite something that you saw in a movie. You're going to cite maybe your dad or something like that, your stepdad that you didn't respect, which kudos to him. But some men don't want to do it. Number one. Number two, she said, hey, I'm in a 2-year relationship. That should let you know men are willing to take risks, despite men saying, hey, this might not be a great opportunity for you, young brother, to date a single mother. He's still saying, hey, I've been locked in for 2 years. It's going great. And it'll be because this woman is saying, you know, I'm self-aware. I'm not so delusional not to understand that this is a lot. This would be a lot for me. And I know it's a lot for any man. And I can respect that. So imagine if, and somebody in the comments said, this is all Kevin Samuels was saying. This is exactly what he was saying. Stop being so delusional. Stop thinking that you deserve something and thinking that men aren't on your level when they're ready to do for you what that guy that you want won't do for you. Y'all be acting like these are ugly men trying to come up and approach you and get with you. And it's not. He just don't wear the expensive suits sometimes. He just don't wear that expensive watch or drive that expensive car. But he's more than enough for your situation. And once you start being self-aware and understanding your position, you might just find you a man.